Hello beautiful friends, welcome back. It's time for a new reading, a new monthly reading, a general reading, so please keep in mind that these readings are general, they are not time specific. I trust my guides that they will bring all of you who need these messages at the perfect time for you. I talk here about energies. I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the depiction in the cards for expressing myself, but that doesn't mean that I am speaking only with females or males, depending how I express myself. You know that every one of us has female and male energy within. So because of that, the energies can be interchangeable. So I may speak directly with you, Gemini, or I may speak with the person who is watching the Gemini without being a Gemini because the partner is a Gemini or because he or she is interested in a Gemini. So please keep that in mind too, and you are the one who knows best if this is for you, if this applies to your story or not, and if it is, when the energy switches. For private readings, you can find all my details in the description box below. Thank you again, guys, for the donations. I really appreciate them. So let's get started. Before that, I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a little bit longer, but this is the reason why I will always put as the first comment the timestamp. So if you're not interested in this whole process, please feel free and click on the timestamp. The recording will go automatically there. So let's start. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Gemini, what's in their best interest to know now? What's for the highest good of Gemini, please? All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Gemini. What's best for Gemini to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the video. For Gemini, please. Let's see. Queen of Swords. It is your element. It's the sword, the air sign. So you may be in this energy of cutting everything that is not longer serving you, that is not longer good for yourself. You know now what's best for you. You are keep guarding a little bit of your heart, but you know what's best for you, and you are keeping an eye on something. Maybe you are going back in time thinking about this, or maybe you are watching somebody and you are ready to cut. We'll see. For Gemini, please. Justice, Ten of Wands, Three of Cups, okay. King of Swords, Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, Judgment, Queen of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Just a little bit, because I want you to be able to see everything, because when I start and clarify the cards, I forget about myself and I start and I explain and show you the table. So I want you to be able to see everything. The Seven of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. This is the energy that holds together your entire reading. This is the energy in which you are bathing right now. Sometimes it's a little bit subtle, this energy, and you are not conscious about it. Sometimes it's stronger and you are conscious about it. Sometimes it's so strong and people around you are conscious about it. What's with the Seven of Swords? This card is also known as the thief, someone hiding something. I don't know, maybe someone didn't want you to see everything, or they wanted you to see only what they preferred you to see. They had a hidden agenda. Maybe this person stole something from you. Maybe they cheated, because they are using everything they can in order for them to achieve what they want, and they don't care about the other people. Maybe if he didn't stole you something physical from you, you felt like being mistreated, you felt like being he was deceitful, whatever it was. He lives now hiding something, and he's doing everything in the night by the moonlight, so he wants to be covered also by the lack of light, only by the moonlight. Something is hidden, someone tried to do something, or maybe they succeeded to do something hidden, and I think they did, because you know about it. They try to hide something, they did something, but you know about it, and you were in your feelings, but now at this time you are over that, and you are planning now what you can do in order for you to get out of it, because it felt like this when you found out what this character did. You felt like this, like being in hell, being burned out, because the Three of Cups, someone chose somebody else. This is a couple of three, so you found out about it. Maybe they tried to hide it, but you found out about it, and you felt like this, and you were initially shocked, but you are now very logical, strategical. These are two cards that speak about Libra, justice, and also who Libra is a air sign just like you, and also the creator of this deck insisted that the King of Swords has the Libra sign here on his chest. So maybe you are taking a little bit from this. It is your element, taking a little bit from the energy of the King of Swords, who is very logical and strategical and think about everything and makes plan, and to the plan he makes backup plans, and to the backup plans he makes other backup plans, and he's putting everything on the paper, and he tries to take the best decision, and because he wants justice. Even if you are a woman, you are now in a male energy who wants to go after justice. You want justice to be served, and it will be served. Also, the card of justice speaks to me about balance. Here is the balance from Libra, who is really trying to keep the balance. The yin and yang sign, also about balance. Day, night, sun, moon, everything must to be in balance in order for the justice to be served. In order, I always tell you that when the King of Swords comes out, I always think about lawyers and judges and doctors or pilots, the kind of people that always try to make a decision being detached from the situation. They have this, and you have, because you are an air sign, you have the capacity to detach yourself in order for you to be able to make a decision, not being involved. This is the reason why you may seem like being cold. You're not cold, you have feelings and you are hurting like everybody else, but because you have this capacity of detaching yourself just in order to be able to take the best decision that you can, you may seem as being cold. But you, at this moment, you really are very logical and strategical, and you are detaching yourself from this story in order for you to gather everything that you are needing so that you bring justice here. Because these two cards who are speaking to me about justice, one, because I'm always thinking about lawyers and judges and justice here. It's like the energy is coming from both sides, from a side, from each side to the middle, in order to bring this situation that is here in the middle to justice, to bring balance back in this situation. And you are in your feelings for a little while, and you tried again to bring balance to yourself. The Queen of Hearts here has also the sign of yin and yang. Although she is very into her emotions and she's feeling very deeply everything, she keeps everything in balance. She maintains an emotional state of balance, although it's not easy. It's not easy to keep the balance when you feel like this. But she can do this because the Page of Wands, she rediscovered herself. Through this story, through this episode of your life, you discovered yourself. You know your worth. You know that you can do more. You thrive for doing more and getting more because it is your birthright, and you are being inspired. It's like a flame here from the third eye. You are being illuminated, and you are seeing everything from another perspective, much deeper perspective. And although we speak about emotions, you know what you really want, and you know your worth, and this is why you are saying here, enough, it's enough. I want to regain my balance, and I want to have justice. And you will have it, because it is the moment for you to judgment, to it's your rebirth. You hear the call and you answering the call, and you are really ready to take another chance to start your life from the beginning. Just, it's like it was hard, but it was like a purification for you. And everything that didn't work and everything that didn't serve you, like the Queen of Swords that you had when I cut the deck, everything that didn't does not serve you anymore, everything that is hurting you, you are purifying through fire. It's not easy to do that, but you are doing it because you are ready to start something new, because you know your worth. And maybe you are starting something new. You want a new business, a new job, something in order for you to have everything that you want in your life, materially speaking. And not only that, but you are becoming this energy, this very fertile and inspired energy, the type of energy who is very resourceful, who is very warm and very caring, and like a mother. She knows everything, where its place is. Everyone who comes into her house feels like at home. She knows how to do everything for everyone to feel at home, to feel just right. Everything, it doesn't matter if we are speaking about a household or a business, she knows how to run it in order for everything to work just perfectly. And you are becoming this energy who knows how to run her life, his life, exactly the way it should be, in order for everything to work just perfectly, like a clock maker who knows every little wheel where its place is in order for the whole clock to work. So you have two queens here, so you are in a you were in this, I don't know where you are right now in this moment in your story, but here at the beginning you are in a male, mostly male energy, in order for you to be able to gather every information that you need in order for you to regain your balance, to bring justice to the situation. That is not easy, and afterwards you are slowly but surely regaining your feminine energy, and although it is very emotional, you are keeping the balance and you are readying yourself to start something new, to simply start something new. You are hearing the call and you are answering it. You know that this is a lesson learned and twice you won't be in this situation. You know what you don't want anymore, and you are making sure that you are doing everything that you can in order so that you will never be in this situation again. Let's see. The star. So, healing, another air sign. This is Aquarius. Very, very logical, very in your mind, in your thoughts, very strategical, very, you want to learn at the deep level in order for you to never come back to this situation. And this is your moment, this is your opportunity to heal something very deeply, to purify through fire and through water, so with passion and with emotions. It's like you are becoming passionate to heal yourself sorry, from this story, and let yourself be guided, because it's the star who is a lucky star, who guides you, who can make your life be just like a dream. You can make dreams come true for yourself. Maybe a Libra or maybe an Aquarius air sign just like you helps you do this, helps you to come to justice and helps you heal everything that you have to heal from this story. What's with the Ten of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Ten of Wands, please. Yep. Eight of Cups. You decide to, somebody is walking away, and I think that you are this person that is simply walking away, who listens to his inner guidance and follows his inner guidance in order for him to be able, he already has this Eight of Cups, but we all want to have the Ten of Cups. So in order for him to be able to get those Two of Cups, that is the minor arcana of the Lovers, he walks away. He wants his Ten of Cups. So it is not easy, but this situation here, it's not for him. So he walks away and he's simply listening to his inner guidance, and he's following his path, and he walks in order for him to be able to get those Two of Cups. What's with the Three of Cups? Because the Three of Cups is one cup too more for him. Five of Swords. I wanted to, and I started to clarify the Three of Cups, and this fell off. Why? Because you realize what's with the Five of Swords. It's a war zone, but everyone is holding his side of the war very good. So you are investing time, money, emotions, maybe everything together, and you are not coming to any result as you like, as you wish, and you are realizing that it's only investment without having any results. So you are simply saying, I'm out of here, this is not bringing me anything that I want. It's simply, it's not going anywhere. And you recognize this story as being a war zone that won't bring you anything that you want, regardless how much you invest in it. So you cut your losses and simply say, I'm out of here. And this is why you are following your path and following your inner guidance, and you simply go away. Because they had their back to you, and now you are saying, I know who I am, I know what I'm worth, I know what I can, I want much more because I deserve much more. So if you are not able to treat me like you should, thank you, bye. But after that, you just simply say, wait a minute, just wait a minute, I want to have my justice. Let's see what's with the King of Swords. Tell me more about the King of Swords, please. Maybe you are dealing with a Libra, or maybe, I don't know, it's only air signs. Okay, you have these two queens that are of Cups and Pentacles, but what's with the King of Swords, who's very diplomatic, who is very wise, who uses his intellect a lot in order for him to be successful, who can communicate very well. The Five of Pentacles. Maybe you are really dealing with someone from Libra who made you feel like Five of Pentacles, not being good enough, not being pretty enough, not being smart enough, not being what I don't know. It's a lack mentality. These are their insecurities, not yours, but they are so intelligent, and they are saying, and they told you so often these kind of things, that you are not good enough, not, I don't know, ... enough. And they were so convincing that you started to believe these things about yourself. And you are putting, or maybe the person who did that, this making you feel like you are not worthy of, were this Seven of Swords, that thief. And now with the help of someone as the King of Swords, you are recognizing that these are not your thoughts, and these are not your insecurities. And maybe with the star, you had that star, and also that is an air sign. Maybe it's helping you to realize that you are not this kind of person. I think that in order for you to be able to recognize this, because you are an air sign, because it's Three of Swords, you are hurting, and this is heartbreak, and somebody broke your heart, and in order for you to be able to process everything, you have to find a logic. And here you have this King of Swords, who is also from your sign, your element, air element. So he knows how to communicate with you in order for you to be able to see that this is not you. What's with Justice, please? The Empress, the Star again, the World, Queen of Wands, and Four of Swords. So it's an end. Maybe you were married to this, maybe you were in a partnership with this character who was the thief, who cheated, who made you feel like being burned in a hell, and you decided that this is an end. You learned your lesson. It was a hard lesson, but the World card comes up only when you really learned the lesson, so that this chapter can be closed in order for you to be able to have a new chapter being open. And Major Arcana, another Major Arcana, again the Star, because you are realizing that this came to an end. You are able to heal something very deep, something that hurt you a lot, but you are able to heal from this episode in your life and regain your confidence in yourself, in your femininity if you are a woman, in your fertility, not only as physical fertility, also imagination. You are being inspired, solutions come to you much easily. You are becoming just like Midas. Everything that you are putting your hands, everything becomes very fertile around you. So this is the sign of Taurus, sign of Aries, Aquarius, sorry, Libra. So, but 4 major arcanas are here. So somebody is putting an end to something and regains his trust in himself, because the Empress, she knows that she already has everything what she wants, because she is the Empress. She has it all, and she is in balance. The Empress, it's like the connection through her character. It's the connection it's realized between Earth, she is an Earth sign, she can be Taurus, and the Sun. It's like she's a column of light. She is very grounded, but also she is illuminated, and you are regaining these attributes after you make the healing, or through it you can achieve the healing, and you are becoming this Queen of Wands, the 3rd queen, and you had quite at the beginning the Queen of Swords. You are becoming this Queen of Wands, who is very magnetic, who throws everything towards her, who bring, if she needs something, somebody comes to her with that thing or with a solution, or she's like a little magician. You are becoming very magnetic. You are throwing everything towards you, not only looks but solutions, people, the right people, and you are becoming this. You have 3 queens here and also the empress. Nobody can stand away from you. You are unstoppable, but please don't forget to rest, to go into meditation, to try to keep your balance. You are regaining your balance and you will have justice being served, but please, also please, rest, body, mind and soul. What's with the Queen of Cups, please? Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. What's with the Queen of Cups, please? I see it like coming back through to your emotions, keeping your emotional balance, although it's hard, but also you can keep this balance and achieve this balance by listening to your intuition, because after the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups is the most intuitive queen of all. So, what's with the Queen of Cups, please? Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. The Hermit, sign of Virgo. You go deep within and you make this inner work, and because it's very emotional, you can get very emotional doing this inner work, but with this inner work that you are doing, you are simply bringing light to those dark places in yourself, in your life, just in order to make peace with it, to bring light and heal. And maybe when you are feeling this vulnerable and feeling that you are much more in your emotions, maybe a Virgo can come into your life, show you the path. It is a very wise character who, after he learns his lesson, he comes out again into the world, just simply showing the way for others. Maybe you are becoming like a teacher. After you learned your lesson, you will be able to be just like this hermit, showing your light to others in order for them to be able to heal themselves. Page of Wands, please. Tell me more about the Page of Wands. The Queen of Cups. So I told you for this Page of Wands, that you are rediscovering yourself and you are rediscovering your worth. You are rediscovering your emotional side. And you recognize that emotions and vulnerability are not something that you should keep hiding from or keep hidden, because it can be a strength. So many people think that if you are emotional, it's a sign of weakness, but no, you are rediscovering the power that can come through emotions, healthy ones, that kind of emotions that are not bringing you out of balance but bringing you back to balance, in order for you to be able to heal everything that maybe others messed up, maybe from your childhood, I don't know, judgment, because you are ready to reborn. It's your rebirth. You are really ready for starting again. What's with Judgment, please? Page, the Page of Wands. Again, this card. You are rediscovering yourself. Over the Queen of Cups, who's next to the Page of Wands, came the Queen of Cups, and over Judgment, who is next to the Page of Wands, again the Page of Wands. You are ready. You are wanting to start again because you rediscover yourself. You know your worth. And you are again, you want more from your life because you know that you deserve more from your life. And again, it is the Page of Wands, but also with emotions, passion and emotions. You are becoming very passionate about rediscovering your emotions and seeing life through emotions and passion. But I think that you are becoming a teacher. Maybe you are starting a business. Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the King of Pentacles, and you have the Queen of Pentacles also here. Seven of Cups, maybe someone, an earth sign, is coming into your life. I told you here Virgo is an earth sign. Maybe after you rebalance yourself and you rediscover the power within your emotions, maybe this King of Pentacles comes into your life. Maybe you will have more choices. These are opportunities. Maybe you are starting a business, helping others the way that you discover that you could help yourself. And maybe just like I told you, maybe you are putting a business together, maybe with a King of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. It's a little bit a combative energy. I think that this Five of Wands energy is the energy of which you are moving away, like with the Five of Swords, this combative, this warrior energy. You are moving away from this with your rebirth, and you are ready to start something new, because you have much more opportunities. Just be very careful, because Seven of Cups can also be illusions. I don't think that you will disillusion yourself, because you went through something that made you learn some very important choices in your life, very important lessons in your life. But choose wisely. In order for you to be this very grounded energy, who's very successful, who has the finances together, in order for him to be able to live his life the way that he wants, the Three of Pentacles, it's the self-mastery card. You are starting something new with people that are having the same beliefs as you, who support you, who are looking at you as being the inspiration. You are here the architect, you are the artist, you are the character that decides how it should be done, because you are the architect. You are building something new just the way that you want it, and this time you will be the character, the main character on which the light is upon, and you have no problem with it, because you are becoming the master. What's with the Queen of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. Here we have a couple with this Queen and King of Pentacles. So it's a very promising new association, new partnership. I don't know what it is, but it is something that will bring you abundance. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles, please. Let's see. The Devil. You want it, it's something very passionate, and at the same time you are afraid of it. You are afraid to not go again into something that has something to do with dependencies, codependencies. Maybe the codependencies in this story had to do with money, with material things, and again now you are, give me more about what's with the Devil here, please. These are fears and worries, and or maybe this earth sign, I don't know, it's the king or queen, somebody from earth sign. It's a very passionate one. What's with the Devil here, please? Tell me more about the Devil, please. The Page of Pentacles. You want to learn how to be able to have everything that you want. You want to learn how to be self-sufficient. In order for you to be this Queen of Pentacles, the businesswoman, the very successful businesswoman who stands her ground, in order for you to not ever come to this dependencies story and codependencies, because this was what here this episode was all about, and you learned your lesson with the Ten of Wands and the World, and you are a little bit scared of this thing, that you, please don't try again and think that you are not capable of doing this. You are. And maybe this will be the incentive for You want to do your best, you want to do everything that you can in order for you to never be in a codependent relationship again. Good for you, Gemini. Let's see what the keepers of the light have to tell you at the end of the reading. Like a final conclusion, best advice for Gemini, please, at the end of the reading. Best advice or final conclusion at the end of the reading for Gemini, please. Commander Ashtar, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Ashtar, also known as Commander Ashtar, is a multidimensional being who promotes truth, peace, and harmony between the planets. He is said to be an extraterrestrial but appears in human form so that he can communicate at heart level with all those on Earth who call on him. He is part of the Great White Brotherhood, a congregation of light beings who work to bring healing to the world, and is a wonderful guide to those who are feeling the call to bring positivity, healing, and inspiration to those around them. He lifts up the hearts of leaders and inspires them to walk their path with complete integrity. You are receiving a call to action and being asked to step up and create the changes you want to see in the world. Divine inspiration is all around you, and Ashtar is here, and his legion of cosmic angels are standing by to offer you loving support. Know that you are being encouraged to be honest, assertive, and true in a loving way. You may feel your ego trying to hold you back, but know that when you take the first step, the next one will soon follow. Take some time to connect with the universe by looking up at the stars, knowing that there are loving beings of light gazing back down on you. You are not alone. I hope this helped. Till next time, I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.